What is up, everyone? It is the Mister. How y'all doing today? Hopefully you are doing well. I definitely did want to thank all of you that are rolling in with those hosts and that are here right from the get-go. I do very much appreciate it. Always makes a stream a little bit nicer when you have some people in here right from the beginning. As you can see, we are back on Fenton Forest. Looks like there is quite a few fields that are ready for harvest. So what is up, guys? What is up? Give me just a moment here and we will get everything going. Those of you that are new to the stream, I am the Mister. I have been streaming for I want to say close to a year now. I've been having a lot of fun with it. I've been growing quite a decent community, so I do appreciate y'all for being here. And I will get you in just a second here, Fats. Those of you that are here right from the get-go, I do appreciate you being here, so why don't you guys have some bolts? And Fats, thank you very much for that tier 1 sub for 4 months. Oh god, they're going crazy, guys. Right from the beginning. Oh god. And we have an NM, another tier 1 for 4 months. Awesome, man, awesome. Glad to have you in here. And Heather, what is up? Oh god, what's going on? Okay, we need to unfold. We need to what's going on here? Is it bad that I'm like drawing a blank? I can't detach it, guys. This is bad. Okay, so got that. We're trying to disconnect it. It's just stuck, guys. It's not even giving me the option. FYI, 11 and 8 need straw, going to the silo, and the rest can be baled and sold. I gotcha. I don't know what's going on with this one, guys, but it is not letting me detach. I mean, I've tried, it's not letting me. I mean, any clues, guys? Because I've tried it and it's just this is bad. You know what? Let's just see if it is some weird. Because that one is attached as well. I don't know. It's not like it's not even giving me the option to disconnect them. I mean, I know maybe I'm drawing a blank, but what's... Maybe something got shifted around. Okay, there's going. Okay. Whew. Yeah, that's just... It's been one of them days, guys. Let me just put it that way. I'm just... I mean, it's literally only been, like, what, a day since I played this game, and I'm already forgetting keys, and they weren't showing up, so I got it. Yeah, it's... I had a moment. Let me just put it that way. Let's get back over there to the correct harvester. Okay. Cue, guys. There we go. Wow. Okay. With that's my one moment for the stream, guys. Is that will not happen again. Yeah. I was trying to hit Q, guys. I just don't know what was going on. Yeah. No. It's been one of them days, guys. So, yeah. Okay, and then we need to fold that up. L2X. There we go. So I do appreciate you guys being here. Let us jump into TeamSpeak so that everyone can make fun of me for that little spout. Sound here
resumed.
We have
microphone activated.
We have Heather. What's going on? Oh God. It's going.
And I'm sorry, Shane. I thought he was trying to hit the right button, and apparently not.
No, it was a whole thing.
Yeah, we didn't. You know, I thought he knew what he was doing, but I guess not.
Apparently not. and we have a Carson. What is up?
Hello.
Yeah. No, I don't know why I forgot what key that was, but normally it at least shows up in the menu, and I couldn't even get it to show up in there. So I don't know. It was a thing.
Your thing's not working.
What? Oh, yeah. See, there's my goof number 2, guys. I never started it. So
Nice job.
yeah. So welcome on in, guys. Hopefully you are well. I mean, as you can see, it's been a whole day for me. So yeah. Apparently, I forgot how to play this entire game in the span of 48 hours. I don't know. It's a thing. You'd think it was my first day or something. And Carson, did I see that you had joined in?
Oh, I just dropped down to say hi.
Oh, okay. Oh, it was a John. John jumped in. All right, so
my mod folder isn't opening.
Your mod.
So that I can, yeah, my farm sim mods. Last night I switched the maps because earlier I was playing on the open server.
Oh,
now it won't let me switch them back.
You probably have something that's the same in between the two, and there's probably
no, it won't let me like move anything out of it or not.
Oh, like have you tried dragging the whole folder out and then putting it back in?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. I was going to the map. All right. Yeah. So let's get going on this field 1. We do have. Now that I did that, let me make sure that I have.
Are you recording this?
Yes. I actually have
Good.
that set up now so that as soon as I hit the play button to switch my
Good
scenes,
job.
it starts it. So yeah. So now the only issue is if I just don't want to record, that I'll have to physically do it. But okay, if I can remember correctly, there we go. Sorry guys, I'm still getting used to some of the buttons on the keyboard, or not on the keyboard, wow, on the wheel. Just trying to remember what all of the keys are. Let's see, I need to there we go. Okay, we're good now. For now, anyways. Oh man, what a rough start. I mean, I would like to blame it on having like a real rough day at work, but it was actually kind of the opposite. I didn't have to really worry about anyone else there. I got lab done pretty quick. I didn't have to deal with anything extra because of ammonia spikes. I mean, it definitely did feel a little bit different being at work with everything that is going on. Because those of you that don't know, I basically kind of found out last week that we had a guy that walked out. He's no longer even part of our plant. The last I heard, he had went and gotten a job in the main processing plant. But at our actual waste plant, he walked out. So he's actually been officially gone for a week now. A week on Thursday. He walked out. So last week I actually found out that the boss is considering me for not only the lead, but he is actually training me to become his replacement, because he's talking about being gone by sometime this summer. So I've got like a lot that I've got to kind of figure out and learn by the time he leaves. But I know earlier, like last week, I stayed pretty late on Wednesday. Typically on Wednesdays I do get out about 1 o'clock. He had a meeting that he needed to go to and asked me to kind of stay behind so that we could get everything caught up. And I think by the time I officially got caught up and kind of got the next shift kind of squared away, it was like 4:45. So quite a few extra hours, and I haven't like even officially taken the lead position yet. I'm kind of hoping that will become like official. I'm guessing this week, because now that he's gone, that position will be open. And I don't know if it's like something that I'll actually have to apply for, or since I'm on days already, if it's just kind of a title thing. But I know it's definitely going to be a lot better. Right now I do work longer shifts starting on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. They're 12 hours, and then I work a half shift, which is 6 hours on Wednesday. This new shift should actually be a Monday through Friday. At least that's what it's scheduled. A Monday through Friday, and it's generally about 6:30 or 7 to about 2:30 or 3:30. The only thing with that position is if there's other shifts that they need another person, I kind of have to cover that shift. So, but like I said, that will only be a temporary thing.
Or if people are on vacation.
Well, right. Well, okay. Right now, I work by myself that shift, right? So there really is only certain people that I would actually have to go in to cover for. And it's like if there's only one person on that shift and they call in, I would have to cover it.
Yeah, like when you took time off on your shift, he had to come in. The guy that just got fired, he had to come in and take over your shift because right now there's only one person.
Right.
On that, are you still going to be able to take that Sunday off then?
I don't know.
After the 24 with everything going on?
I don't know.
Or you might not even have to take that Sunday off. You might not even be working Sundays
like I
that
said,
night.
I don't know.
Never mind. Scrap that last comment.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. There's so much unknown with that still, because right now basically they have to hire someone to fill the actual position that I'm currently working, because I cannot switch and do a 7 to 3 or 6 to 3 until there is physically someone else on days. And from what I understand, that they should be announcing
User joined your
this
channel.
week that there's
User joined your
an
channel.
opening, right?
User joined your channel.
Lord, everyone's dropping
Here
it.
they all come. Shh. Let's pretend we're not here.
I didn't do it. I swear.
Yes, sir.
I didn't do it. Can't prove it.
Yeah, you did. You
Nope,
said
nope.
hi on my
Mister.
stream today. You did. Totally did.
User
I
joined your
totally
channel.
did not.
Do you want? Who do you want? I'll let you take care of Talk Power stuff.
Yeah, I can jump in there and do it real quick.
Okay.
You totally were working at work today.
Yeah, I was totally working.
Totally working at work today.
I mean, to be honest, this is actually the slowest Sunday that I've had in
John,
like
shh,
2
You gotta
months.
sneak away and actually do something for the house for once on a Sunday. Shh.
What?
No.
Don't tell anything.
X-nay on the.
He didn't do anything bad.
No, I mean, I wasn't gone any longer than any. You know, like I have to leave the plant every once in a while, anyways. I was actually for like going to get stream temps. I had to leave to do an errand, and it took less time than it would have taken me to do that. So
I gotcha.
it's a thing.
Probably shouldn't admit that on the internet.
I mean, I didn't, but someone else brought it up. So
Kind
I
of
mean,
like Zach's story last night. Just shut up.
Because of one car, there's stuff I can't do. So
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
And welcome in, sir. How are you doing?
Hello,
today?
hello. Doing good. I also did an impromptu stream as well.
I was just gonna ask on
And-
Instagram. Isn't there a way where like two people can stream together?
Yes.
We need to do that, Frank.
Yes, we do.
and a Twitch guy, welcome in, sir. How are you?
Oh boy.
hi, Twitch guy.
Uh-oh.
Twitch guy hates me, by the way.
What? Because of the whole diesel? I mean, I don't know what I'm talking about.
What?
Wait, what?
Your little story thing. I figured that's what you were talking about.
Oh no, he hates me because of TikTok. He downloaded it and
Oh,
Oh, Jesus.
I ain't
yeah.
downloaded anything.
oh, you
I'm
watched it
just-
on the website.
Yeah.
John,
jeez.
did you hear of the Mr. Scoof?
Mr.
No,
Goop.
yeah.
Goof.
We're not even.
Apparently,
No.
he
No.
doesn't remember which buttons to hit,
Yeah.
and was sitting here wondering why he couldn't detach
Yeah.
the header from the.
Oh, I did see him.
Come on.
Yeah,
had it
so-
muted
I
at
did
the
see that.
time.
Yeah.
So apparently,
Yeah.
after playing 335 hours of 19, plus
Yeah.
however many hours on 17, I completely blanked on how to detach trailers.
And I'm just throwing this out, but I don't know if you played 15. It was the same on there too.
No, I did not
Yeah.
play 15.
It was the same
13.
from and 11
And
and 9.
And thank you very much for that follow. It is appreciated, and that host as well. Thank you very much. Welcome on in. I do hope
What's
you
up,
enjoy
Tom?
yourself.
There's a Dom Toretto.
Yeah, there is.
Dom, what is up?
So, father just went to fetch dinner, so I will only be here for a few minutes, and then I'll be back.
Oh, I
I'll be
gotcha.
back. I was gonna stream, but I'm like, I need dinner, and I'm not like, I don't know.
What is the father?
What is
cooking
dinner?
for dinner?
I believe he's getting pizza.
So it's not gonna be the
What?
other half of your Taco Bell from last night.
No, I'm still pissed off about that.
Oh no.
I only got like half of what I ordered.
Did it get there or did it just
No.
not get ordered?
No, it got ordered and paid for, but it just didn't make it in the bag.
Oh.
And Dad was
Did,
pissed.
did you call them up?
No.
No, I'm saying most of the time, if you call them up,
Yeah.
they'll like.
Well, he didn't realize until I went in at 10 o'clock that, like, hey, I didn't get half of my order.
Well, yeah, I was just to say a lot of times, even if it's later like that, you can call
Yeah.
them up and say, hey, this was missing,
Yeah.
and they won't always like right on the spot kind of replace it, but they normally will at least.
I want somebody to bring 2 chili cheese burritos from the house. Thank you.
Remember
We,
Yes.
when we ordered the kids Happy Meals?
Yes.
And
Yeah, but I mean that was like
Chicken nuggets,
right afterwards. Like,
Yeah, if
they
you're
forgot the
there.
chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
We got home and I'm like, I'm not going back. So the mister went back and the kids got all new Happy Meals. So they always get extra fries. So they got 4 things of fries, 2 drinks,
and then they
Yeah,
even
so-
got the chicken strips and everything else.
and
so.
the extra toy.
Bam.
Yeah, they basically replaced the entire meal
Large.
because it's like a food thing, you know. Once,
You're just yeah.
User
yeah,
joined
but,
your channel.
but what I had imagined is like, okay, well, this is what we were missing. I just figured that they would just give us that chicken or whatever. I didn't figure they would redo the entire order.
And then, so my mom sent me a picture. She had gotten herself a shamrock shake. And guess what she found in her shamrock shake?
Plastic pieces.
The little plastic piece for the pump for the.
It was like the internals for the machine.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say a little leprechaun.
John wants to know if you'll stream after dinner, John.
I was gonna answer it. No, I'm not. I'm going to bed by like 10:30 tonight. So.
Yeah.
Hey, John.
What, Carson?
What's this password? I forgot this one.
9 to 7. I think.
It's not the other way around.
Yeah.
It's one of the two.
Yeah. No, I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw 5 o'clock last night.
Ooh.
Oh.
You mean this morning?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I was back out of bed before.
Well, you weren't the only one apparently, John.
And who else was up? Heather.
So was I, because I then after I left you guys, I went into bed, and as soon as I'm laying down, Mike's alarm goes beep, 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 beep.
Hey,
God damn.
I'm not the one that went to bed at that time.
So then he shut it off. So then he got
It's
up.
not like my alarm changes when it goes off. It goes off that time every day.
It's not like it's daylight savings times or something, is it?
Well, it still went off at the same time.
All I know is it was brutal, and then I tried getting out of bed at 9, and I didn't roll out until almost 10.
Ooh.
I was still like, I was dying. It was brutal.
I didn't fall asleep last night till 11.
And then
And I got up
get
at 7 today.
I didn't get a chair nap at the farm.
Oh.
Oh, so John, you know how I said I was gonna just go because it was kind of early.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I laid in bed till like 5.
Nobody slept last night.
I kind of slept. I mean, I was up at what until like 12 or something like that. So
I woke up at like noon though.
I mean, I was up by 5:30, 6 o'clock ish. Whenever Heather came in there and started telling me about everything that had happened on stream and everything else, and then
I did see though that CM did go crazy. I watched the stream back today, so
oh god, yeah.
Oh, we've got a double sync.
CM and JC last night. Oh my god.
yeah. I was there for the JC, for the first part of JC. I don't know if he did another. I don't remember if he did another part, but
Big man,
CM
how's it
just
going,
went
dude?
nuts.
Hey there, big man. Big man farming.
It was brutal.
Big
What's
man.
up, farm?
Where do you
And
want?
Tom Trotto, you slept. Good job. None of the rest of us did.
Good for you, Dom.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, we all slept. It's just the
Not enough.
yeah. Do we
Not
ever
so
though?
Different.
Is it
Yeah.
bad I'm ready to be done with class on Wednesday?
No, because I mean that's like this is like your last week, right?
Yes.
I mean, I slept and I slept way too late. So
Lucky.
Last week, and
yeah, kids' house was quiet. Kids were quiet, and I'm like, I just slept.
because we're all done with the curriculum for the course and we still have to show up, all we're doing is watching Forged and Fire,
Okay.
which I'd rather be at work per se, but I can't do that because I can't miss.
Yeah, right.
But it's
Yeah.
a
You
little
want me
frustrating to
to
say the
drive?
least.
I do the third commander in Norway.
But
And we're
they've
gonna.
also changed how that course works. So
Mister, did you see that a Fet's crept in here?
I saw that he had subbed,
He's also-
but I didn't see
yes.
that he had crept in the channel. I did not.
yes, he is.
Oh, Mr. Question for you.
Answer for you.
Your stream boss up there.
What about it?
You get how big is that? 2 million?
No. I wouldn't ever put it that high. That's like insane.
Well, what's that number?
It's 200,000
200,000.
Okay, and a sub takes away 200.
ish. I'm not gonna reveal what it is.
No, I saw it earlier. It takes away 200. I saw it.
Oh.
Like it shows you a little red number with a minus sign.
Yeah.
Oh, it physically goes through.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah. I guess if it shows you, yeah.
Did you pick that amount just because it seems like it's a big amount?
It's gonna take you 6 years to have
No.
another stream.
Nope. It's actually between that. The where it really gets it is the like straight up bits.
Oh, really?
Because
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
what? How much does a bit cost?
Penny?
Okay, so the way it's set up in the program is by bit. You can't go like, because my thought was, okay, that right there took off 1.
Oh, okay. It did, yes.
So ultimately, if people are actually donating like straight up bits, it won't take that long, because if you get 1 bit which cost a penny, that's a point off of there. So I mean I think it'll go pretty quick. It's
Alright.
a little
I
skewed
just-
on
I
different
didn't-
things.
Yeah, I just happened to see it and I was like, that's an awful big number.
Yeah, I went through and kind of equated out what it would have ended up
Okay.
as based off of like a bid donation or like actual donation stuff,
I gotcha. Yeah.
and it's not that big of a number. Like, it seems like it, but it's not. And
I
then
think for
every
the
follow
24
and
I'm gonna run.
sub and all that stuff takes off as well, so it's
Okay. I got you. Like I said, I've not really looked into the whole, what's it called? Thingamabob?
stream
Stream
boss.
boss?
Yeah.
Not really looked into it.
Yeah, I kind of wish there was a little bit, like the settings you could fine tune a little bit. Like, I would have a lower number if, say, like the bits, you had to, once they hit a certain amount, then that would take away. Kind of like how you have for the plow pile. It's like you have to have a certain number for it to actually count.
Oh, I gotcha.
But the lowest you can go on bits is 1. So it's like a 1-for-1 with bits.
Yeah. No, I'm actually, I'm looking at it right now. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I
I'm gonna hop
gotcha.
off for the night. I gotta do chores and I gotta get ready for bed. I gotta get
And,
up early
have a
tomorrow.
good night, buddy.
So,
All right. You have a good one.
see you guys
then, man.
later.
Later.
Hi, Frank.
Later, Frank.
Later.
User disconnected from your channel.
Probably have to go when I get done with this field.
Oh, you're good.
Oh, okay, yeah. I don't know. It's kind of cool. I might have to. But I think for what's it called? Would be cool to run one for the 24.
Yeah, definitely. And then you could potentially have something like, set the number, and then if they get through it, kind of have it like, hey, when we hit, this one, that, such and such will happen. Kind of have, I guess, the equivalent of like stretch goals, but like
Oh,
on
I
stream,
gotcha.
kind of have a.
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking like for Minecraft, it could be fun. Like, God, should I go with like lime green concrete or like lime green wool? Let me ask the stream boss, whoever that person is at the time, if they're if they're there.
Oh yeah, like
You ask
actually,
them.
yeah.
Like, way to be like, hey, if you want to be the stream boss and put your take the idea right from you, okay, pony up, let's be the stream boss.
Yeah, I can see that.
So I might have to run it. I'm hoping to get an all new template going for Minecraft, like an overlay and everything, all new.
Yeah, see, I'm not a huge fan of the overlays. I mean, I
Yeah.
get the appeal on like when you're like the one that you have for when you're on a break. I
Yeah.
really like that kind of setup.
Well, and you can get through Streamlabs,
Mm-hmm.
you can get the whole pack, but you don't necessarily have to use the quote unquote streaming one. You can use the BRB or ending or guardian or whatever.
Right. No, I'm just saying whenever I like everything that you always hear is like, oh, you need to have an overlay. I've always preferred more of the actual game.
Yeah, it's just that extra little eye grabber.
Yeah.
You know, so when they're scrolling down the list, it's like, hey, what is that?
Right.
That's why I will always have animated ones if possible, because it's just an extra little eye grab.
I'm doing what I do best, spinner troll. I get that stock power.
Hi, Feds.
What's up, everyone?
You know what's up, Vince? And Heather and John, thanks for those bits. It's appreciated.
I was just wanting to see a one point go away.
Yeah. one.
Hey, John.
Yo.
When earlier in the open servers, it's so weird because it's all trees right there.
Oh, I bet.
So now I'm used to like going around the trees, but where there weren't trees in those gaps, there's a light pole.
Nice.
Like you go shooting through, there's like, oh, you gotta stop here, you drill a light pole. You got, oh, never mind.
Are they running the same map? Did
The older version.
Did they restart it, or are they still on
It's the older
the version 2?
Version 2, yeah.
Okay.
All right, I don't know if this is gonna work, but there you go.
Oh.
Doesn't that work? Does it not work?
What are you talking about?
Nothing.
I mean, if you're asking it, that can only mean one thing.
If I'm asking, that means it didn't work.
Yeah, but it can only mean that you're trying one thing.
There we go.
Oh my God, John. I mean, can they just like total it up for me so I don't have to like look?
Well, so here's the problem. I had
68.
Oh,
I had
okay.
98 bits.
Oh, jeez.
I can't quite do 100.
Yeah, but you only did 68 there, John.
Should have done giggity.
Yeah, you missed it by 1.
I was just, it's like a bunch.
Oh God.
Oh, I may have donated to a YouTuber today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean.
Boy.
Welker Farms was live earlier,
Yeah. Oh.
and he got talking about running a GoPro through a combine,
Yes.
Oh.
and then people started donating like $5. You know, GoPro fun. I threw him some money too.
Jeez.
Oh, yes.
It'll probably be a very short video with nothing surviving from the GoPro, but
I mean, the only thing that's got to make it is the SD card.
SD card, yeah. Actually, if you did, like, he could capture it through the app. So if the SD card doesn't survive, you'd at least have something, maybe.
Record your app.
Oh,
Yeah.
like kind of basically live stream it to your phone or something.
Yeah.
I could see that.
May not be like the best quality, but at least it'd be something.
Well, I mean, if it's going through a combine, it's not going to be that best anyways.
No.
Hey, John, how's the X Mark laser?
We found a lot of problems with it today, actually.
Uh-oh.
We're working on it. Hydraulic hose and a fuel line.
Hoses are hoses. They tend to go bad.
Well, especially on that model, Dad was saying that that particular model 8 hoses for some reason. So the fact that we haven't actually had that much problems with it, not bad.
What? Oh. I was trying to find a cheap camera he could send to that combine.
He's got a bunch of old GoPros,
Yeah.
and he was saying he'd probably just run one of those through.
I was more like talking something that would survive.
Oh.
Whatever you do, don't ever look up pill camera.
Yeah,
No.
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 Yeah. I
Is
mean,
that when you eat?
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, I'm a plumber. I've actually found those, so yeah.
Let's live stream that. Let's go.
Let's no. Let's
Does it have
not.
Bluetooth?
Ugh. I mean, that's essentially what they do, but
You could say you put off a Bluetooth signal.
because what that's kind of like the new thing. It's like a battery pack type thing that you wear, so it's like transmitting the whole time, and then they just look at that footage.
Yeah. No, thank you.
And Big Man, yeah, the wheel makes this game like real easy when it comes to driving and stuff. But when it comes to like the controls, it's almost like starting all over.
Man, I'm worried, but he's just shaking his head like.
Hi, Fats. Oh my god. Oh. You're
Come
all a
on,
bunch of
get here sooner.
trolls.
Come on, Tuesday, get here sooner.
Oh.
Over today, I spent 2 hours washing and repairing vehicles and fueling up.
It's frustrating, right?
Okay,
Yeah,
whoever did.
and then the repair costs and the fuel costs combined was almost $500,000.
Oh, is that it? Because I'm pretty sure there was a fourth one in there that played, but I don't have an alert for it.
So I did 2 in a row.
I know, but it
yeah,
Oh, that's what happened. So it didn't show the second one. It just showed.
Oh my god.
Challenge accepted.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Hey, Fitz, do it again.
Oh no! Let's.
No, I beat you to it.
What is this? Last Tuesday? Oh my god!
1565, let's go.
Yes,
I mean, I'll just sit here. You just gotta play sound clips all night long. I'll just sit here and drive. I mean, it's a thing, right?
Takes off his headphones.
No, I mean, I'll leave the headphones on. I don't care. It just may not. That one was actually pretty cool, though. It was the old buzzer and Baby Shark at the same time.
Go to the bid boss. I know that's the only thing that sucks.
Yes, that is the downfall. It
We
only
should go
counts
there
as like
manually,
straight
take
up
'em off.
bits. I mean, I kind of wish that they would change it, but that's like a completely different extension, so I'm guessing that's why it doesn't count.
Yeah, like the cheerleader board I have in my that doesn't count either.
Oh yeah, yeah.
All right, I'm done.
Lies.
Hey Heather,
No, I'm done.
Yes.
you see the last post that I put into the Discord TikTok videos? Check that out.
Oh, and
Oh.
John, I was gonna ask you as well. Did the admin password get changed on here?
Yes, I'll send it to you in
Okay.
a second.
I just that was like the first thing I was like, what is going on? Because I was pretty sure I remembered.
I lied.
I told you. I knew it was coming.
Yeah, let me get that to you right now, and then I gotta go grab my pizza.
What kind of pizza?
I don't know. I don't know what they got.
You don't know what
I have no idea.
what
I didn't
company
order.
or what type, like what
either.
ingredients?
Either. I have no idea.
Oh.
Is this from the place that you and Zach were
Surprise.
talking about?
The place that Zach and I.
Yeah.
I doubt it because yeah, he said it's like $30 for a small pizza. So
Ooh.
Oh,
I
geez.
Lord.
looked up the place last night because he finally sent me the name of it, and it's like fancy people pizza. So I probably will never eat there, and it's like nowhere near my house either. So
I mean, you got to try it once.
Not if it's that expensive.
Well, I mean, what you do is you wait and find someone that went there, and then you try and scrounge their leftovers just to get an idea.
Yeah, pretty much. No, I mean,
Hey,
it looked like a mod pizza, but like really fancy. Looked weird. I'll be back in a little bit.
All right, cool. And Twitch guy, thank you very much for that donation. It is awesome, man. Thank you very much. And the 1660 Ti, yeah, that's probably gonna happen.
I mean, he just took a bunch off of there.
Yeah, well, because
so that was 200. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's per. Like I want to say on donations, and I'd have to go in there to double check, but per dollar, that's what it takes off. So, and that's why I'm saying that is actually the number on there is not as big as people would think.
That because it was that beforehand, but
well, it's either 200 or 300 per dollar.
Yeah, that was a lot it took off there.
Yeah, I mean, let me.
Dang.
I'll go in and just double check it so you guys know. But yeah,
I donate money to you, Mister, but it's just.
I mean,
you know,
it's out of the same
all
account.
The same money, so
yeah.
I mean.
No, I get it.
Yeah, you could do it just to try and take over the stream boss, though.
Oh, I might do it just so then my name's up there, but yeah.
Yeah, but then
So
you'd be the next person that they go after.
No, he doesn't anyway, so.
Okay. So, just so you guys are aware, Where is it? Okay. Per follow, it's 5 off. Per bit, it's 1. And that's like, it's 1 cent and it takes 1 off. The damage per subscriber is 200. And then per dollar, it's 200. So that's why I'm saying that can actually get knocked down pretty quick. It's just, it does look like a fairly big number, but there's so many ways of knocking that down and at a quick pace that's why it's as high as it is.
Yep, that works.
Yep. But whoever, I think someone was actually telling me the way that actually does work is whoever takes the last amount down to 0 is the person that is put back up there. So I guess timing is crucial. I mean, if you're wanting to get up there, but I think half the fun is just dwindling that down, especially when you get certain people that may get up there on there. You may not want them to stay on there as the stream boss for long.
Yeah, we gotta get rid of that Mr. guy. Come on, guys.
Yeah, I mean, I can't be the stream boss of my own
he
stream.
can't.
It's against the rules.
Oh, it's slowly just gonna get taken away, but once you get within 1,000, it's just gonna go nuts, right?
Oh, probably.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. There's so many ways of knocking it down. There's donating. There's following. There's, I think, there wasn't a sub thing on there, was there?
You said something about subs.
Said it was good.
200 for subs, I think.
Well, I was thinking it did, but when I was on there, I don't know. Maybe it was. I don't know. The memory's just shot today, guys. That's all it is. Okay. Yeah. Follower, bit, subscriber, and donation is what takes off of it. So, yeah. So a plethora of ways.
you, buddy. We're gonna be buddies. We're gonna be pals. Here's you. Here's Matt.
And thank you very much for that follow. It is appreciated. Welcome on in.
So, question.
Answer.
Hold on. Let me answer Bubba's question. Bubba, okay, so if we get it all knocked down, whoever the next one, what is it, more or is it the same 20,000?
No,
The next stream bus.
The way it is currently set, I think it will incrementally go up by 100 or 200 every time.
Okay.
So it does get progressively more health.
For those that have filed their taxes, how long has it taken
About the what to what?
Everyone that
to
I've
get their money back?
everyone that I've talked to, they basically said about a week and a half.
Five business days.
So you're it's 5 days and then however many days, because don't they? I know before they would only send it out like on certain days.
No, when I did my taxes, I did them that morning about 9 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
It was accepted by federal and state by about 10:30 that morning.
And
So mine were accepted Friday afternoon. So I'm just,
When did you
I
do
know
'em?
states normally. I did them Friday.
we did them like Friday morning-ish afternoon.
Yeah. See, I did mine early in the morning. They were accepted by 10:30. I got a pending deposit on Thursday, and I did my stuff on Tuesday.
Right, but I guess what I was getting at
state
is
normally comes back faster. So I'm just trying to figure out when I should expect state taxes back, because they normally come back like within less than a week.
well, right.
See,
But,
I
I
got
mean,
mine.
they're local, so it makes sense.
Yeah. Breast
I
is
got my-
trying to knock it down some too over there.
Yeah. I got my federal stuff back the following Tuesday. I ended up having to pay states. Is why that happened.
Yeah. We normally don't have to pay, but I also always claim 0. So they're taking a, decent amount out each time.
Yeah, you pay in to get back.
Yep.
The funny as it sounds, you treat your taxes you pay as a savings account.
Well, yes and no. Like there were periods in the past, like Heather actually used to do daycare, so it was like self-employed stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And for the longest time, I did claim myself, but the one year she made a lot of money doing that, and I was claiming one. And when it came to actually doing her taxes, we had to pay in like a significant amount. And so the advice they gave us is, if we're both going to do that, one of us should claim 0 to kind of offset that so that it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
But now that I'm, pretty much the only one, I guess I could start claiming, but it's simpler, especially not knowing how much. Because technically anything that I earn through Twitch is taxable, so if I don't send in the right amount through that, at least claiming 0 will offset that.
Gotcha.
But I mean, luckily this past year I didn't have to really worry about it, but I can tell you this year already I'm going to. Because it has been crazy the past couple months.
But this year's going to be totally different anyways, because you're going to be getting, I'm sure, a raise and different pay, and so taxes next year's going to be nuts.
Yeah, well, okay. Here's the thing. I'm sure whenever I take the actual supervisor position, yes, I'm almost positive that that's going to be a different amount. But
you also need to work on, I'm just saying this because I love you, you need to work on, I know with everything else you got so much going on, but getting a test date?
Yeah, I know. That's part of what I need to do, because I'm actually at that point where I can upgrade it. But I can't do anything when I'm the only one on the shift.
Yeah, so for his job, they have different licenses, and it starts at a D and works up to an A. Right now, he's at a B,
Right.
so he can.
But yeah, basically through my company, we don't really get raises every. Well, I guess we kind of have been getting little bumps every year, but that's kind of to offset the like inflation. But like some companies, after you've worked there for a while, you'll get a raise. The only way in my job that I'll get a raise is by getting that higher license. So I'm actually to the point where I can get the next license, and once I get an A, that's like the top level. So that's where I'll cap out, and then it'll just be the little raises from year to year. But if I end up getting the actual supervisor spot, that's going to be a whole nother bracket entirely. And that one, I don't even know how exactly it works. Because I would imagine that's, it's a salary, so unless they basically bump everyone in that pay grade up higher, I would imagine it stays the same. But maybe they adjust
Do you
it
even know
inflation
how much your boss makes at all?
No. Why would I ask that?
I don't know.
So,
What you making there, bud?
how much am I gonna make when you leave? I mean, I'm sure I could figure it out, but I think there is like a pay table, but I don't really know like what level his position is.
Watch if you ever ask him that. He says, "Well, you'll not make as much as I am now, but
Yeah.
you'll be making more than you are now."
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's a whole thing.
Yeah.
Because I would imagine that he probably is getting his has probably gone up every year, and I'm sure that job is not going to be listed at the same amount
How
that
long
he's
has
currently getting
Wendell been there?
paid. I don't really know. I don't think it's been too long, but because he's worked in different waste plants, and he started working at the actual main plant because he knew there was going to be an opening coming up in the actual waste plant. So he took a job in the main plant, and then once it opened, he switched over and has been there since. And the guy that just left, he had been there, I want to say 2 or 3 years before I got there. And I think Wendell was maybe a year or two before that. So probably, what's that equate out to? About 10 years maybe? At the current plant. So I don't know. It's definitely going to be interesting. That's all I can say. But I have already noticed when it comes to like even today at work, like I've got a completely different mindset when it comes to that doing anything at work now. Because I've got to go through the different some of the things that he showed me. Like we have a folder of all this stuff that's got to be documented daily, and I kind of did it before, but it was more just to cover the other person, and now I'm kind of looking at it from like a numbers standpoint of how much everything is costing and how much we're using and when stuff needs to be ordered. And I even did it last week when he asked that I could stay a couple hours to kind of get everything caught up. It was like my mindset completely flipped into kind of already being that lead position. And I really noticed it when I went in there today. The couple minutes that the previous shift was there, they were kind of catching me up on everything that happened that week. And I was explaining that, we had me stay a couple hours and kind of explain that, things were kind of going a little haywire before I left. They kind of needed to get some stuff cleaned up, get that machine working properly. And I guess I didn't know that this even happened, but I guess they tried to call me on like Friday or Saturday. One of that same machine actually, we've gotten periodic alarms on it, and it doesn't really straight out tell you, hey, this is what it is. It just gives you like a number. And since I've been dealing with that thing the most, they kind of, when they called Wendell, he said, well, call me, because he knew that I had messed with it the most.
See, that's when they just need to call your cell.
Well, I didn't have my cell up on the list.
Gotcha. And if they call the house phone sometimes,
Yeah.
if I can't hear it, I won't even pay attention to it.
Right, and that's pretty much what happened. I don't know exactly what day it was, but yeah, I went ahead and wrote my cell number on there because I know the shift that's working right now, they have it. But since it wasn't on the list, the other guys didn't. Carson, whoa. Because I'm almost to the point where I need to be emptied anyway, so.
This tractor doesn't work for pushing, I guess.
You have to raise the weight, probably.
Yeah, you can't.
Oh.
There's no raisable weight. It's the built-in.
Oh, it's one of those, yeah. But I mean, I guess what I'm getting at is even just like the way I kind of talked about certain things. Like the machine that we were working on, like it has to be flushed periodically because it gets stuff built up on the inside, and it'll stop producing oil and separating the different stuff. And when I left on Wednesday, it kind of had gone to hell before I left. And it was like right as the other shift was getting there, but I had other things that I needed to do, so I was getting that stuff done and went back in, and they were trying to flush it, I guess, and I basically told them, look, you probably just go ahead, bring it all the way down, flush the entire system out, and that'd probably be the best course because it only takes about an hour to flush that machine. And that way we know it's completely clear. Well, I went to go finish doing whatever I needed to do, came back, and he was still messing with it. He never flushed it, And I kind of told him again, it's like, look, just flush it out, Just completely bring it down, clean it out, start it back up. That's the best thing. And they were still fumbling with it when I left. And I know I called the next shift, and they said that it was running fine, so... I mean, I could kind of tell from just how I was saying it from there, it was like the confidence was already there. But it's that position of no one really knows that I'm in that position as of yet. Like, there hasn't really been any official, hey, he's the new lead. So that one, I'm kind of curious how that's going to go over with everyone that's there, because I'm out of the people that are there. There's what, eight people. I'm like from the bottom. I'm like 3 up. Everyone else has been there longer, has more experience in the stuff, but they just haven't taken the initiative to learn the new stuff that I have.
And the shift that's been fine is the shift that works
that I'm on.
No.
Well, the shift that I'm on, and then the night shift.
Yeah, the one that's been messed up the most. But the Wednesday through Sunday shift, they haven't had any personnel changes and stuff like that.
Right, but the thing is they should still. I would have thought that they, being there as long as they have been, would want to kind of move up into that other position, and no one has. So it's just real weird.
Yeah, but responsibility is a scary proposition for a lot of people.
Well, yeah, and I get that. I guess I'm more looking long term. It's like, okay, me going from the position I am to a lead, I don't think there's going to be an issue. Now, me going from a lead to, say, like the supervisor position, that's where I think there's going to be some tension. But I kind of think I know how I'm going to address that if/when it happens. I think I'm basically going to, our current, I guess the next step above, the guy's name is Jason. So he's like Wendell's boss right now. And Wendell's my supervisor, for those of you that don't know. I think what I'm going to ask him to do is basically, be there one day, and I'm basically just going to completely air it out and say, look, does anyone have any issues with me being in this position? And if you do, now is the time to voice them. If you have, issues after that, this was your chance to voice them. And I think that'll kind of go a long way, but I don't know. I've never been put in that position.
Hello?
Yo, what's up?
I think my game just crashed.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
I mean-
you left the server, so
Yeah,
sure
you,
something happened.
yeah.
Welcome back, John.
Hi.
Yo, what's
Although,
up?
okay, I'm gonna go for the night since the game crashed.
All
Bye,
right, man.
Carson.
You have a good one.
Bye.
Later.
User disconnected from your channel.
So, what's for dinner?
It was Pizza Hut, and it was really just kind of not good.
I mean,
It was
it's Pizza Hut.
grease. Yeah. Not a fan. That makes sense.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying.
Normally it's okay. It was just not there tonight.
Well, it's because it wasn't Papa John's.
True. Not wrong.
Oh, hey, you sent me that password, huh?
Oh, like a long time ago, yeah.
I know. I know you said you were going to. I just now I'm looking over
Like-
and seeing it.
Before I left.
Yeah.
John, I thought it was just that you had envy of the Zach's Pizza place.
It looks really expensive. I looked it up. Like fancy people pizza. I'm not a fancy person, so I can't have fancy people.
It gourmet pizza?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, they can be expensive. There's one place downtown where it's like $6 a slice.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I mean, like mod pizza is like 10. Get that and like a drink, it's almost $10. Like that's enough.
Okay, I'm sorry, I don't even know how to pronounce that name. But John doesn't typically stream on Sundays unless he
Gets home from the farm early and gets dinner on the way home.
pretty much,
Popped
yeah.
off. Didn't happen today.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you were too busy playing with fire.
Yes, stay with mom.
UFS?
I was saying, or you don't go to the farm because you have to stay
Oh.
home with mom.
Pretty much, yeah. Last
Yeah.
Sunday was awesome.
I'm not saying it was a bad thing. I'm just saying that was last Sunday's reason. Was that you
Yeah. No, it was a good thing. It was a good day last Sunday. Fats, I played with fire today. I thought of you. Yeah. I may have poured diesel fuel on it too, but whatever.
A couple times, right?
At least it wasn't gasoline, right?
Did the bolt or whatever you were trying to warm up? Did it warm up?
Well, I was burning like some sticks and what else was there? Oh, there was like a bunch of straw and stuff that the birds brought into our shed.
Yeah. Some
And
boxes.
Dad put it all like in this big cardboard box. I was burning that because we don't want the birds to pick it back up and bring it back in, so we burn it.
Yeah. Well, what was funny about that whole thing is I had actually gone onto like the Twitch app on my phone to see
Okay.
if you were streaming,
Oh,
and I was like, "Oh, okay, he's not streaming." I literally closed it, and as soon as I closed it, the alert for your live Instagram popped up. It's like, oh, okay. So
That's actually really funny.
yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't planning on it, and then the wind calmed down, and Dad's like, "Go burn that real quick." I'm like, "Okay."
And Crazy Truck, yeah, I did look at it. I'm not a fan of it. Before I actually did the closed caption stuff on my stream, I kind of did a little bit of homework on it. All the extensions that I've found that Twitch actually offers is like a single line that's kind of like goes across the bottom of the screen, and it's like that's kind of like a poor version of the closed caption, because if you're not paying attention, it goes too quick, and it's like I don't know if the options, if you can actually change like the background it's on, but that's kind of the gripe that a lot of people that have to use like the subtitles and stuff in games is they can't really see them because they're so small. They're not contrasted on the background. So
Makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, I do like the fact that there are some on there. So, maybe in the future they'll have some better ones. But the ones, at least that I saw, were not good enough.
I need to sleep tonight. I can't stay up and watch Fire Truck videos.
Oh, fats.
What? I didn't do anything.
I'll send him a 5 alarm he can watch.
Oh,
I mean, there's a channel for it for a reason, right? It'll be there whenever you get to it.
yeah. I'll probably turn my gaming computer off tonight. Amazing, I know.
Oof.
Stream machine has to stay on the upload, but gamer can go off.
I'll be right
Yeah,
back.
I actually had to do that last night, and wow, John.
I heard.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
It was like all night, right?
Well, it was. I started it somewhere around 1 or 2 o'clock yesterday afternoon.
Oh,
That Thursday stream, which was like 7 hours,
yeah.
the 50 gig one, started it somewhere around 1 or 2. It didn't like get done actually rendering, or well, not rendering, but
Processing.
uploading and processing until about probably 6:30 this morning.
Yeah. There's a reason I don't stream every day.
Oof.
And it's because I need time to upload it to YouTube.
Well, yeah, I mean, I get why you don't and everything else, but man,
Yeah.
I never imagined it taking that long.
And it depends what your upload speed is. I don't know what kind of speed you get, but
I mean, it's not like great, but it's not the worst either. I think
Yeah,
most because like the regular ones that you pull right off of Twitch, it's like an hour maybe.
yeah, but their
But-
file sizes are tiny
Yeah.
in comparison.
Yeah, but
I know that
I
you know,
have
most
gone.
of my
Oh, go ahead.
no, gone.
I was just gonna say I have noticed just the ones that since I've gotten that hard drive and started doing them and going and looking at the video on YouTube is so much better. Like
Oh yeah.
night and day.
Yeah, which kind of irked me last night. My hard drive filled up towards the end of my stream,
Uh-oh.
and which meant the whole second part that I recorded was garbage. It corrupts the file.
Oh, really?
And so I had to download it from YouTube or from Twitch and then put it. So it's not going to be in good
Yeah.
quality, but whatever. Happens from time to time, right?
I was going to ask you if you cleaned up your hard drive yet.
I was working on it actually while I was away. I was doing some more. Let's see, what are we up to now for free space? We're up to 665 gigs. I've cleaned up today.
Is that all?
665 gigs? That's a lot.
I know, I'm being facetious.
Out of 4 terabytes, it's nothing though.
Yeah, I know. It's less than a terabyte.
Mm-hmm.
Need to put a 10 in there.
Well, what I'm actually doing is I'm taking completed videos off of the drive right now. And completed videos, I'm going to go back up downstairs. And actually, if I remember it, I'll do it tonight. I'll start it tonight. It'll probably take a couple days. They've got a bunch of hard drives down there. And the raw video folder or files, I'm deleting. I've decided I don't want to keep raw videos anymore.
And then
The on the farm stuff's different. That's
you're keeping the raw and the completed.
I've got
regardless.
6 terabyte hard drives downstairs, backed up in duplicate. I'm not touching those.
Yeah. Do you condense and zip your files?
No, nothing zipped.
That would save you room as well.
Yeah, that would.
I'm good.
At least the ones that you're kind of like, for lack of a better word, archiving.
Yeah, what I really need to do is set up a RAID system, so that it's like checking files every day and make sure, like, hey, are you still there? Hey, are you still there? And if you're not there, let's fix you. My brother-in-law's talking to me all about that stuff. As it stands right now, I only have 187 gigs in my completed video folder.
Mm-hmm.
Which even that's too many. I can get rid of some of these.
You just need to put a rack in and just store everything.
So Twitch guy, I'll take your credit card. So pay for it.
As long as I get a percentage that puts off of Twitch, I don't care.
How big of a percentage?
100.
55.
The answer is yes.
55.
Wow.
Golly. I mean, last night that would have been some money, but yeah.
Yeah, but hey, you're using my credit bill to put in a rack too, and those aren't cheaper.
Wait, are we talking about computer parts still?
Yes.
Okay, my bad.
Hey.
Kids working the channel tonight. Come on, man.
Oh, speaking of, I looked up somebody today.
Ryan, what up? Who?
Who do we like to watch on Twitch?
Okay.
You're
Yeah.
gonna have to be.
No, John knows where I'm going with this
okay.
because she always looks like she's cold.
Gotcha.
Do you realize what she actually does for a living?
She's a Twitch personality, right?
No,
No idea.
she is a professional cosplayer.
Okay, yeah. I can see that.
She gets paid to go to cosplay events.
Yeah, I can see that. There's actually a bunch of them that do that.
Yeah, there's quite a few.
Yeah, I found her YouTube
Oh yeah.
and her Patreon.
Oh, her Patreon's something, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Oh, jeez.
Some of those, like, I will not go there. But like, some of the stuff that's on Patreon is crazy. Like crazy. Yeah. Like access to their personal phone. Like,
Whoa.
yeah. Yeah.
Or a personal phone.
True, they probably have multiples, let's be
Yeah, they give you the number to their burner.
pretty much, yeah, they're going to get in a track phone or something. But no, it's kind of creepy what's on some of those, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the thing is the Patreon is stuff she does because she wants to. She doesn't have to do it to make a living.
Yeah, but it's a good source of.
Well, it's
True.
diversification.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
also the continual income that people don't have to remember to do it, sign up once and they keep paying.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's different sources and.
I mean, honestly, like, I really should get merch going again. I really should. It's just another, thing people can do if they want something to, it's another way for people to support another stream. If you know what I mean, like, it just makes sense.
Well, especially since you can actually do it right through OBS as well.
I would probably do it through my partner stuff that I can do.
Yeah, I'm just saying you could do it through there.
John,
or
can you make yourself a goal for that?
A goal?
have it done for the 24.
Oh, God.
A personal goal.
I need artwork.
What do you mean by artwork?
I need something that looks good on a t-shirt. I don't have anything right now that looks good on a t-shirt. I was actually kind of tempted to, but the problem is I don't have a lot of like ideas. Not really an idea man.
Yeah, I got you there.
But what I'm kind of tempted to do is go on like Fiverr, that website, and just be like, hey, this is my channel, this is kind of my stuff, make me something cool. Or, you know, here's the message I want, plow on, make me something cool. That would look good on a t-shirt.
You can even do the 995 for all that most of us would care.
True, yeah. It's
You
just
need to
I
find some-
need a high resolution image that looks good on a shirt, you know? A
You need
lot of
somebody to take-
Sorry.
The emojis and bring them up to a print t-shirt quality image.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a lot of the stuff I have is very low resolution.
Yeah, I was gonna say put that big old John Ross like on a full full shirt front.
Yeah, but it needs to be like even Jay the other day, because I was telling the story about how I dropped my tablet on my face while I was sleeping, like fell asleep holding my tablet, and he thought it'd be cool to make a pop socket with the plow on emote on it. Like that's a great idea.
I don't know what that is.
You don't know what a pop socket is?
No, is that the little thing that they put on the back of the phone that like?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like all the rage. All the girls have it, so I need one. But you know, you put a pop socket on there, and it's like that'd be cool. But even that image needs to be 400 by 400. The emote's only what 112 by 112.
Well, I mean, depending like.
And it's not of the quality that you can scale it either. That's the problem. All those emotes are just not.
No, but what I was going
quality.
to say is, you could, you know, for a lot of those, if you just start with that big of a source to begin with, you can eventually reduce it down to that. It's just you can't go the other way.
And the problem is I don't have the big files. I only have small ones. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Really, kind of what I almost need to do is like most of my emotes are good. I like pretty much all of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Give them to somebody to be like, make these clean, make these beautiful.
Right.
I'll pay you X dollars per thing. Go. Like Fiverr is a fantastic place for that. Like you can.
Yeah.
There's professional artists there, you know.
Well, and especially since you already kind of have those ideas, it's like, hey, I want something that looks like this. You have
just
at
clean
least
it up.
an example to show them.
Yeah, that's where I struggle most of my time is the ideas.
What about, and sticking with the pop socket just to have something to focus on,
Yeah.
putting 4 of your emojis on the back of the socket instead of 1?
Maybe. Yeah. I don't know. I didn't look into the website.
Yeah.
Jay was looking at that the other day.
Because I don't think you said they're 112 by 112.
Yeah.
So that'd be 224 by 224. I don't think scaling them up, doubling the scale would affect them that much, in my opinion.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, honestly, Pumaplow needs a logo. Like a legitimate.
I was gonna say it does have one.
My face is not a logo.
Yeah, I mean
No,
it does. It's
the
everywhere.
Website.
No, but you have the old one of the Puma and the Plow.
I can't use that one. I don't own it.
Okay.
I got threatened to like a lawsuit over that one.
Who's got? Okay, question.
Uh-huh.
Is there a copyright on it?
No, technically, but the other thing is it wasn't very well done. I could see having that one remade, like get somebody on Fiverr to make that one.
Yeah, and that's what I was gonna say. Just kind of.
I loved that one back in the day. It looked good to me. Like it was low quality, but it was my like original vision, and that was made. You know.
Yeah.
Because like my face, that's not a logo. I need like a legitimate Pumaplow logo.
Well, I guess you got some work to do then.
Yeah. First time's been harping on me for a while to go to Fiverr, and he's like, "Just give me ideas. I'll go on there and do it."
I mean, it works.
I like, yeah. If I don't have to do the work, sure, why not? Yeah, no. Technically, there was no like copyright or anything, or or whatever. But the person that made it was a real jerk. So
Yeah, no, I remember the story. I mean, it
That was-
sucks that people have to be that way, but I mean,
Yeah, I
they're
hadn't-
out there.
Hadn't heard that one.
yeah, it's just the whole thing.
It's for later.
Yep,
Mhm.
absolutely. Absolutely. So,
It's like you really need to bug somebody up at your website.
I do.
Yeah,
I'll talk to
'cause
him. I'll talk to him tomorrow about it. We should be on at lunch.
Yeah,
Yeah, because there's quite a few things on there.
Hang on. Let me. Hey Google.
Oh,
Hey, I almost said it the way One Lonely Farmer says it. Nope, not gonna do that to you. Even
Wait.
my dad says it now.
no,
What?
jeez.
now I'm curious because I've. Oh boy.
Wait.
What? What'd you do?
My device, can't say the name of it, just heard me say, even my dad says it that way now.
Oh man.
And it searched, and it goes, the first result is on Amazon. Let's see what that is.
Well, that's because you said its name.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like the catchphrase of my phone is changed because of y'all.
Oh, it's a book, it looks like, or yeah, it's a number one New York Times bestseller list book. It's the that was the William Shatner show there for a while. Stuff my dad says.
Okay.
Yeah, it was actually a Twitter account originally.
Yeah, there was a guy that wrote a book all about that. I thought.
Yeah. That's what my phone just found.
Actually, kind of funny.
Yeah.
That's one by like Mitch somebody or other, I think.
What? What's that? Fits?
That book, the shit my dad says or whatever it was, there was a book by like Mitch somebody, I thought.
Let's see. Yeah. Started off as a Twitter feed.
All right, I just set a reminder for 12:30 tomorrow to have my phone remind me to ask him.
Ah.
Because I will forget.
Yep, we'll forget. We all forget things.
That show was actually kind of funny for a minute.
Yeah,
the William
bleep my
Shatner.
dad says.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
Mister, you going to another field or what are you?
I don't know. Probably not.
Okay, that's
don't
fine.
know.
Yeah, it's fine. You're good if we just do the one. That's,
Yeah, I mean, based
I know you-
on timing wise, I don't.
Yeah. I know. Your time is limited on
For
Sunday
now,
nights. Yeah, it's gonna change, right?
hopefully.
Eventually, right?
Yeah. I mean, the hope is that most Sundays I'll have that Sunday off, or I'll
Yeah.
have both Saturday and Sunday off, and then
Sure.
the days that I do currently stream, I'll be able to stream earlier, unless something's going on at the plant. So
You'll have to come down for a 24-hour stream when your schedule works out.
you mean
I would have to clear it with Casey. I'm just his house kind of thing, but
yeah.
yeah, I'd be
No.
down with it.
No, that would. Oh, that that opens up all other issues.
Can of worms. Oh no, you leave them girls at home with Heather.
Well, no. At that point, it's like I have to have someone that would be trained,
Oh, that's true because you're like technically on call, right?
more or less.
Yeah, okay, I forgot.
Well, because
No.
by the time that would happen, I would be in charge.
Yeah, true.
So
Don, you can't leave the girls at home with Heather. Come know your mom.
I mean, we're only one house away. They can be pretty loud.
no.
Yeah, when y'all showed up to the farm and they screamed. Oh,
Yeah, but they'd be inside.
I'm just glad I wasn't in the car.
Oh my god. You thought air horns are bad.
Oh, it was ear piercing. It was terrible. It was funny though.
Oh crap! It's 9:30.
It is.
It does not seem that late.
Yeah, because of daylight savings.
Oh, it was wonderful this morning. I got home before sunup. It was still dark.
It was nice being at the farm, like when it light.
Yeah, the only thing that I don't like about that is that means the heat's coming soon.
Yeah,
I don't do well with heat.
that's true.
Yeah, I've got to service. Well, I know I've got to service one so I can get the AC system back up. I have a small leak in the dash for the AC heat exchanger.
Yeah.
Yeah, to fix it,
Oh.
I have to drop the steering column,
Oh boy.
take the glove box out, pull 8 bolts, and take the dash out
Yeah,
completely,
that's always fun.
and then take a cross member out that's built into the dash to pull the heat exchanger. No, thank you.
So you know, on a like a lawnmower, you have your carburetor, right?
Yes.
And it's got linkage, you know, for the throttle.
Yeah.
And then there's that little tiny spring on there to take out the slop of the linkage.
Uh-huh.
I discovered today on our laser, ours is broken, that little spring.
Really?
And what happens with the laser, and it's been doing this for a while, and we never paid attention. You'll throttle her up, and then it'll just rev up some more. And then once you put it under load, you know, if you hit the deck or whatever, you're fine. Or even if you drive, you're fine because it's under a little bit of a load.
Yeah.
So I was changing the oil today, and I was like, "Hey, Dad, look at this spring; it's broke." And he's like, "Oh God, to get to that is gonna be a nightmare."
You need somebody with tiny hands.
Take the air cleaner off and half the intake, and
Yep. Tiny hands.
I got 2
Either
girls
that
that'll
or-
do it.
True.
Do you have
Got those
super
times.
skinny, long nose pliers?
I do have a pair of them somewhere. Yeah.
You happen to have a pair that's got a hook nose on them?
Once upon a time we did. I haven't seen them in a long time.
Okay. Because I've actually had to help change that out on I don't think it was like an X Mark. It was like John Deere's Zero turn a couple of years ago.
Well, the problem is you got to get the linkage out. So in one end you got to take loose so you can get the linkage out, because the spring slides on the linkage.
Yeah.
It's just a nightmare waiting to happen.
Let's see, this one it's been only did it once, so I think we ended up taking. It looked like, seems like I had a C clip on the carburetor side of it. Just reached in there and popped the C clip off, and then fished it out with the pliers,
Yeah.
and then took the old spring off, put the new spring on, and then the hard part was getting 2 sets of pliers in there to get the C clip back on. You had to have one to hold it and one to squeeze it on there.
Kind of sounds like a nightmare.
Uh-huh.
Working on stuff sometimes is just not.
I am back.
Welcome
Welcome
back.
back.
Trying to get the kids ready for bed is.
We have a great demand for milk, and it's actually a good price.
Is it really?
$6.96 for milk.
Selling party.
That's the highest I think I've seen milk.
I mean,
He
What's-
needs some milk.
wasn't it somewhere in like the 650s the other day?
I don't know. I mean, this is basically 700, so
Yeah.
I'm cool with that. Selling milk before I go to bed.
We're picking up the straw, right? Okay.
Hmm?
I don't know.
need
Benedict
it.
said something about 1 and 8 was being. No, yeah, he said 1 and 8 was being picked up and the other was being sold. So yeah.
Yeah, I could
That's
see
right.
selling those because they're farther. It's a nightmare to bring it home. There should be a fair bit of straw here.
Well,
Bet
yeah,
you've been
I think
working
he
on it for a
mentioned it because
while.
I was over here like getting the baler and everything. And
Grab a loading wagon if you back here.
yeah, that I can do. 4 hours later. when
Sorry, I
get
didn't
back
want to
over.
see you
Drive all the way
have to
back.
drop it.
Definitely need. What are we at anyway? Which one is straw? I get these confused way too much.
I don't know. I
The
have to
upside
go.
down triangle.
Yeah, I've got to go into Discord every single time just to.
We have 1.6 million liters straw right now, but
How much mixed rations do we have though? Well, I guess that
that
doesn't
one-
use a whole lot anyway. So.
that one doesn't show up on here. We have 6.7 million liters of silage though.
Yeah, how are our cows doing though? Because I know we need that for the pigs.
They're
Are about
probably-
halfway down on the straw.
Everything should be okay because we've only fasted like 1 day since everything was filled up.
Yeah, I mean they could use some straw, but they're not like out by any
Yeah.
means.
Oh, and I logged into Very Games on my phone last night. So if I'm, say, not around and something happens to one of the servers, just hit me on Instagram or whatever. Preferably Instagram.
You can fix it mobile.
What?
You said you can fix it via mobile.
Yes. Which is super cool, I think.
Yeah.
See, John, you should have got this phone years ago.
Didn't work out, man.
Wasn't in the time frame in the plans.
Well, it was just
Other priorities.
we were kind of waiting on first time to do something because, you know, whatever. He was just my phone's fine, my phone's fine. Well, once he got that new DJI camera and couldn't use it with his dumb phone or his tablet, like, okay, I want to do something with phones. And yeah, I mean, it wasn't in the budget to like pay for a phone outright. Thanks to people on Twitch, I was able to do that. Just saying.
Yeah.
Better than a monthly charge for the phone.
My bill's only gonna be like $20 for the first month.
Right, but I'm saying like it's better than having to pay $50 or $100 every
Oh.
month for the phone.
Yeah. Yeah, it's done. I don't have to worry about it.
Well, the net phone I'm getting, I'm actually looking it up myself, and I've looked at their. Sorry about that. Their 24 months same as cash thing.
Yeah.
And it's only going to add $12 to my bill every month.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I may finance it that way this time instead of buying it outright.
I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I'm super happy with things so far.
Elmo's watching.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
he's,
no.
He's been here a while.
What was I going to say? What were you
No,
talking?
it's-
I missed what you were
it's-
talking
it's
about
thunder.
there.
It's white lightning.
What you were talking about,
Oh wow.
Twitch guy.
Do it.
I said I didn't hear what you were talking about. I had to make sure my kids are still doing what they're supposed to be doing.
Upgrading phone,
Ah, gotcha.
and probably going to do it through my service provider, and their 24 months same as cash thing. This is only going to tack like $12 onto my bill.
Gotcha. Yeah, because my kids are like, oh, I don't know where my lunch is. I don't know where my lunch bag is. I'm like, you mean that one hanging up next to your backpack? Oh, yeah, that one.
I swear it's a good thing we don't live in like areas with poisonous snakes, because man.
They take after their mother, right, Mister?
No.
God, dude.
Oh,
No.
you're right there. Hi, Heather. Hey,
The user has
After-
been kicked from the channel.
after all the shots were being thrown around last night, like there's nothing I could say to Heather. That's
What did I
offensive,
miss
right?
last night, anyways?
Dude, you missed like 6 sidebars last night. It was terrible.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was
boy.
really bad.
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one was really bad. The rest of them were just kind of whatever.
I might have to catch up in the morning. I got paperwork I got to fill out tomorrow.
Like, yeah, the one was very inappropriate.
Bad or awkward?
Yeah, just inappropriate.
Both.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I think has it been handled? Maybe.
I don't know.
I have not yet seen a person to be able to talk to a person. So.
Okay, I got you. I think they know that they kind of goofed up.
I mean,
Maybe, hopefully.
You might be giving some of the kids on stream too much credit.
Oh no, this was
no,
not
yeah, this was not them.
that bad situation. Yeah. No, that's a whole nother issue there, Fats.
Yeah, but that's only
And he
gonna get
kind of
fixed with
addressed
age.
it with a couple of them last night. So.
Yeah, I did. I just kind of talked in very general terms in front of like a room of people. That way, everybody could hear it.
Yeah,
You're like, listen, class.
you grandstanded.
But I am going to mute the stream, and we're going to have a quick little chat here.
No, it
No.
was.
No, I know.
Yeah, there was really only like one little issue last night during my stream, but it wasn't a big
Little. I don't know. Yours wasn't really little, John.
Well, I made a little stream with like nobody, 2 people, 3 people watching. I don't know how many.
No, I'm talking like your issue in the beginning of the stream. That really wasn't little.
Oh, when I said giant F-bomb?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Oh, it cost me $50 to actually. Don't
So
worry.
did you tell your dad what happened? And Mom?
I did, but I didn't tell him I donated $50 actually.
Oh well, whatever.
Because Dad's just like, "Brr," you know. I did tell him that I cussed.
I mean,
Not too
no,
bad.
I was more like, did you tell him how much you got?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's when you and it didn't cost you $50. You could have donated. I think our amount we said was just $5. So.
Well, no, that was
I mean-
he did
I
that
know.
one.
Yeah, because it was a really loud F-bomb, and I forgot to edit it out for YouTube, by the way.
Oh,
Did you?
Yeah, and that video took like 11 hours to render, so I'm not gonna redo it.
That may be the
You just
one
didn't mark it
time
for
that it gets
Your
through.
audiences.
actually, I don't even know if they don't really. If it's like one, they'll let it go through sometimes.
Now, if it was like 2 years ago in November, the video would be getting demonetized.
And Thunder, crazy's not that bad anymore. I promise.
No, age has really helped Thunder. Not gonna lie. Crazy's funny.
Oh,
Crazy's
And,
hilarious.
and from what I gathered, has filtered with age.
Yes,
yep.
Just say that.
very much so.
Yeah, I've got a friend who's my age, about 2 years older than me. He still has no filter.
Well,
Well, I can't say that. He has a filter around 3 people. His
Mom,
mom,
is dad,
mom, dad
Grandma.
doesn't care. Dad doesn't care. Mom,
grandma.
grandma, and preacher, his brother-in-law.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because his dad thinks it's funny, his granddad thinks it's funny. His brothers, his sister, is just when you're around him, there's no telling what you're gonna hear, unless 3 people are in the crowd, and then he's like over there turning red in the face because he's fixing to bust a gut. He wants to say something.
Very nice. All right, so all the oat that was harvested tonight has been sent home,
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
hauled home, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Grabbing a wagon and joining you guys right now.
Yeah, the funny thing is, you can see the look on his face, and then you look at his mom. He's like, should I leave so he can just vent, or should I stay and watch till it explodes?
Wow.
He's only done it once or twice in front of her, and he giggled and walked off. So I don't know if he just doesn't do it in front of her because he's trying to be polite, or if I don't know.
Oh, we almost had to call the cops on somebody today.
What?
And in fact, I probably should have, but Dad and I were kind of like debating if we should have called the cops or not.
What?
Somebody else called the cops instead. Okay, story
At
time.
the farm or at home?
Dairy Queen.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Yeah, dude, they were stealing that. No, they weren't stealing ice cream. They had
Chicken
their
handles?
head. They had their head underneath the ice cream machine, and they didn't leave any for me.
I mean, you can get to them.
I mean, if you walk around the corner, it's like they have the counter, and then like to the left of the counter, it like turns left, and it's behind like the freezer with the cakes. So you can't see where they do the ice cream at all.
Right.
I mean, I could walk back there, and like the owner paid for our lunch today. Let me put it that way.
Oh.
Yeah, we walk in, and he's like, "I got you guys today." Thanks. So anyway, there was this car in the parking lot. It was a white BMW, in fact. And when we pulled up, the dude was like slumped into his steering wheel. Like his head was touching the steering wheel.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, Dad. We like, as we drove by, I'm like, Dad, look at that dude. And he didn't see him. So we jump out, and I'm like, that dude slumped over his steering wheel. Like, he's dead. He's totally dead in that car over there. And about that time, we could see him moving around. So I'm like, okay, he's fine, but why is he slumped over his wheel? That's weird. And so we go in, and we're kind of watching, and somebody that came in after us said something to the owner. The owner went running out there right away. And he like knocked on the window, and I guess, I'm not sure if he actually talked to the guy or not, but he's like, well, he was breathing, and he looked at me, and guess he's okay. I don't know. And so we ate, and we talked to the owner, and we're standing there talking to the owner, and a cop showed up. So somebody else called it in.
Yeah.
But I was very tempted to call it in and be like, I don't know what's wrong with this guy, but something's not right here.
Yeah, that's almost
weird.
like a
Yeah,
medical
man.
thing.
I was wondering, like, a diabetic issue, maybe. Like, just
So he really didn't stick his head underneath the flat. That was just a joke, right?
That was
like,
a joke.
okay. It was
Heather's like, was the ice cream okay?
Yeah, wait, where's the ice cream come into the story?
What happened here?
Was the ice cream okay? That's all that matters.
Well, he brought his sugar up.
Ice cream lives matter.
Yes, but the thing is, does Dairy Queen serve ice cream or
It's a
frozen
substance.
yogurt?
No, it's ice cream. Not yogurt.
You ever
But-
been to a Stone Cold Creamery?
Yes, they're amazing. Expensive, but amazing.
Yes.
But yeah, so the cop like actually got him out of the car, patted him down, and like talking to him. The dude couldn't even stand up. He was like leaning against the car. Like, dude, something's wrong with you.
Yeah.
So, and I didn't.
Overdose?
No,
That's kinda what
overdose.
I
No.
thought.
It was. I was.
He might
I
have
was
been
either
on
leaning.
something, but
I was either leaning drug issue or diabetic issue.
Could also be alcohol. Was that out of his mind?
Intoxicated or
Yeah, he was definitely impaired one way or the other. He's sitting there with his car running, windows up. It wasn't that cold out today. It's like you don't need the car running for heat. The owner didn't know how long he was there. He was there at least half an hour because that's how long we were there. So
did an ambulance ever show up?
I don't know. We left right after the cop. Like the cop was patting him down when we walked outside. And then I didn't think about it soon enough. I should have pulled my phone out immediately and got on the scanner app.
to
but
hear what it was.
Yeah, I didn't think about it, so we were like almost back to the farm. Kind of disappointed in myself. But yeah, it was interesting. It was just like there's something not right. You just have that feeling, you know.
I'm glad Stream couldn't hear that.
What did you do?
You don't want to know.
Pull a Zach.
Shut up.
Did you watch? Oh yeah, you were there. Never mind.
Yes, I was there. I'm glad my mic doesn't pick that stuff up, okay? And there's people in this stream like, what is he talking about?
Oh, I think everybody knows.
It's an inside joke.
Well, it wasn't really inside anymore.
Oh, God.
I think the worst part was he didn't catch part of it until days later or the next day, whatever.
The next day, he didn't realize his jeans were still dirty. It's like,
Oh,
Zach.
Oh my god. Isn't that like step number one?
I mean, number one is you check your drawers. Number two is you check your pants. Like,
But he knew his drawers.
or actually, no, opposite way, because you take your drawers off first, or your pants off first, then your drawers. So yeah, you check.
Yeah, you would have saw it. He would have saw his pants first.
Oh,
Sorry, Twitch guy.
Sorry, not sorry. I just love that his mom told him not to tell us, and he did anyway.
Well, and then the other story where he kind of like went halfway through and is like, "Oh man, this story isn't as good as I thought."
The story with the girls, yeah.
4 hot chicks in the truck. End of story. GG, Zach.
User joined your channel.
Hey, Zach. I mean,
That would have been
You okay
funny,
there,
but no.
Fence?
oh, I'm fine.
Just
I was just
cut
gonna
off.
joke around with you guys because I was just saying, hey, Zach, because if a person came in with Zach, what would you do?
Oh,
Yeah, but joke's on you. I got it where I can actually see who's popping to the channel for once today.
yeah, you remember to turn it on?
Well, normally I have it on, but normally I don't remember to scroll it down to see who's in the channel. I normally have it, once I click on it, if anyone joins, it kind of goes down from there.
I need to make myself a wish list.
Wish
Okay.
list on what?
A new desk.
Yo, what's up, D3?
It's you could build one or get the mister to build one,
I said I'd come to
Yeah.
everyone.
or you could talk that John person
John
to come
needs
in and
to
build
take a
one.
road trip.
I need to build my own desk. What are you talking about?
That's what
Right?
I'm saying. Build
I'm
yours.
actually-
and once you,
I was talking to Dad today. I'm gonna draw it first. We're gonna plan this out. I
you
want
want
it
a
to.
set of blueprints?
I mean, I don't know. It's gonna get pretty lit. There was
Dude.
actually a couple of years there, Twitch guy, where I would actually take like a big notepad thing, and I
Uh-huh.
would sketch out my Christmas light display.
Wow.
I realize you're talking to a draftsman, right?
I know, but it's like I did that.
I'm not surprised.
I didn't do like measurements or anything. I just drew
I
the rough shape of the
still
yard, the
want
house.
I
to
mean,
do
I think he
stuff
kind of
like
had
that.
to.
Do you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did us a house plans a couple of weeks ago.
My brother-in-law 3D modeled his entire house.
On what?
I have no idea. Just because he could.
What does he do?
He's an IT guy. But
Probably SketchUp.
he was
Probably
messing with a bunch, kind of remodeling. They moved their laundry upstairs, different stuff. And so he wanted detailed 3D of the entire house, to every floor joist, every wire that's run.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah,
Oh, oh boy.
he's over the top. When he
Like-
gets into something, look out.
Like he did building blueprints.
Mm-hmm.
The question is did he have a computer that would that for him?
Oh, I don't know.
Because
I don't know how he did it. I think he
That's
just
from-
spent a lot of time in the program to drew it all.
yeah, it's not. That's not what I'm talking about. The programming side is not the issue. It's where your streaming side, where
Yeah.
you need that 1080 Ti.
Oh, I
if
gotcha.
he's using
Question,
any
mister.
of,
Yes.
Sorry. I'll let you finish. Switch that.
if he's using any of the modern stuff, you're gonna need dual 1080s just to get
Oh,
the
then
3D
no.
rendering
It wasn't
to go
anything.
through to look at it.
Well,
No, he had it on some crappy thing on his laptop.
there was a
Eh.
program that I had a long time ago that I kind of used. It was I want to say it was called Home Suite 2 or something like that, and it's literally just
It
a
was,
2-dimensional view from the top down, and you could put the different stuff in.
Oh, I gotcha.
And
Yeah,
I was
Home Suite
actually-
Builder.
I was actually gonna look for something that I could kind of get all my measurements into and everything, and because I'm only dealing with a certain amount of room, and I really want it to be what I see in my head.
Mm-hmm.
And if I can get it on paper and explain it to Dad, then it's it's just easier.
You can. Well, doing it on paper is going to be easy. There's, I think it's called Sketch,
Oh.
and it's in the Android store.
Mister, do you remember everything I said I needed to get on Amazon?
No.
A desk.
I know I remember the coconut oil.
That was
Yes.
the only thing that I remember you really saying.
Okay.
Yeah, our youngest, she
Hay
gets
for the guinea pigs.
Nope, we got that.
And this is gonna sound weird, but not weird. Personal use or for cooking?
It's personal use.
Personal.
Okay.
Our youngest daughter, she's got like eczema,
Okay.
and when it comes this time of year where it gets real dry, she
Yeah.
gets like real
Not
bad.
so much for her arms. Her arms are fine. It's for now. She's getting dry scalp really bad. So I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
Okay,
Use
for
that
that, does she have an allergy to tea tree oil?
Not
Don't
that we
think so.
know of.
Okay. I'll send it to you when I get to work because I have that condition. Even though I have no hair, I still get scaly scalp,
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
and I use tea tree oil shampoo.
Gotcha.
And when
Speaking
you
of-
look it up, you're going to gasp at the price, but I'll send you the link I used to get the generic stuff.
Speaking of work,
Yeah, I know.
We're at that time.
Yeah, my lunch is packed. I've just got to drive to work.
Every
Minus
other
3
night.
warning.
every other night of the week, you guys remind me when it's 10 o'clock. Gotcha.
Thank you, John.
Which means I gotta go soon too.
Well, anyhow, y'all have fun. Heather, I'll send that to you once I get to work.
Okay. Thank you.
That's
I'll
what
catch y'all tomorrow.
Later,
Hey.
thanks, guys.
Totally stole whoever's row this is.
Mine.
Fine,
Dro-
fine.
Drove all the way down here.
Start another one here in a minute.
Yeah, I've kind of been just trying to pick up roads wherever they were half finished to try to get us back towards the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we really have any half roads anymore.
Don't mind that little skipper in that row where I just filled up my wagon. Okay, when you turn around.
My God, John.
I just turned around where I was and took what I needed so I got full. YOLO. I gotta hook up my Xbox tomorrow, don't I?
Do you?
Yes. DM's
It's,
9,
it's going to take like a week for it to update.
if not more. Worst part is I'll be probably uploading a bunch. Well, no, I should have my uploading done by then. I gotta start that soon. Dom, yeah, dude, you weren't there. CM like blew up my stream, and for him blowing up stream, he wants me to play Xbox. What's that game called? Rainbow Six Siege?
Yeah, I think that was one of them.
That's the one. Yeah, he wants me to set up a gambling system in chat too, but I'm not going to do that because that's just I don't like it. The chat just becomes about gambling.
But if you can set like the timeout or the cooldown on that command, whatever, to be long enough.
True. Yeah.
Yeah, I think if John was ever going to do it, it would need to be the one where multiple people could join in on it, and you would have to set it so that it was like a certain time frame between each time.
Yeah, Dom, I don't know, buddy.
And then people have a tons of bales for entering. Depending on,
I mean, all you have to do is stay at the end of the stream. You get a ton of bales anyway, but you know, whatever.
Yeah.
I always do one. I do a bunch of hundreds and then one.
Yeah, I know, because I always go back and look at it, and it's like, what? Because it looks like your bot just like threw up.
Uh-huh.
Because the entire chat line is filled with
Oh, yeah.
+1 1 1 1
Yeah,
1.
it's bad. It's really bad. Dom, so what I really want to do with the Xbox is play the game off stream and see if I even like it before I bring it on stream. Because nothing says I'm going to like the game. So that's my plan anyway.
I'm gonna bunk with you, buddy.
Yeah, I'm just doing it because
We're gonna
CM
be
went
buddies,
nuts,
we're
so.
gonna be pals. Here's you, here's Matt, there's you, there.
Oh, my account's still logged in because I'm not sure that I know my password either on that Xbox. Rip.
Yeah, that's the problem I always have with the Xbox is just remembering the passwords. It seems like they always change for me because I won't use them for a while and then I'll go to get on there, reset everything, you know, play it once or twice, and then I won't play it again for like months, and then I'll have to re-enter everything the next time, and I always forget.
I'm kind of hoping I still have Xbox Live Gold, so I don't pay for that. Not gonna lie.
Well, that's where you just get it by like the month.
Yeah, or just like 3 months or something.
Yeah, just because if you're just doing it to see if you like it, and then it turns out you don't, then there's no reason to have it live that whole time.
True that.
Yeah, and thank you very much for that follow. It is appreciated. Welcome on in.
And I know it's 10. I gotta go soon. I know. Mom slept. I had a really good nap today, so I doubt she's ready to go to bed.
I could have used a nap today.
Me too.
I was fine all the way until I started heading home, and it was just like it all of a sudden just hit me on the way home. I was like, ooh.
Gotcha.
And that was mainly because of the getting to bed late and then being up earlier than I normally would have been.
The wake up call at the wake up
call at 5:30 in the morning.
Yep.
Where I actually got up as opposed to hitting the snooze and going back to bed.
That's way too early.
That
It
table
is.
looks cool. That's $170. Nobody needs that much.
Jeez.
It looks cool though. Hold on, I'll show you.
I kept hitting snooze on my alarm this morning. 5 minutes at a time. I'm like, dang it, I need to make my snooze timer longer.
If only you could, right?
I think I can.
Really? Or wait,
Yeah.
are you using your phone?
Yeah.
Yeah, then I think you can.
I think you guys
Or
are
you
gonna...
just set like multiple alarms.
That's what I do.
Yeah. That here.
Now, we normally have like 5 different alarms going off, so.
Well, let's be fair. I have 4 alarms going off, and you have 1.
Okay, we're gonna change it to 10 minutes.
Ooh, that's like dangerous.
Well, most
How
of the
did I
time
do that in that channel? I don't know.
you're an admin.
Oh, did you do
Oh.
it on the server?
Most of the time
Didn't
when
mean-
I have to quote unquote get up, I don't really have to quote unquote get up. Whatever. But you want an up desk?
I have no idea what that is. It's just.
Or no,
it was in-
okay, my bad. This desk has like LEDs in it and stuff. Probably why it's so fancy.
Fancy desk, huh?
The top looks like
There's
carbon
a-
fiber. It's kind of cool.
There's a hook for your headphones. I mean,
Yeah.
big enough to fit 2 monitors.
The thing I would look for, and I don't know if we'll be able to with this one, is be able to have like clampable things like your microphone.
Yeah. Look
Wait.
at find the dimensions of the thickness.
Make sure that kind of stuff's gonna work. Or maybe another monitor you clamp off to the side someday. I mean,
How many
Future-proof,
monitors do
yeah.
you think she needs?
yes.
10.
I mean, I have 5. Pick it up, Heather.
Not there yet, guys. Not there yet. Sorry.
Well, mister, when she becomes a streamer, she's gonna need,
Oh. That's gonna be insane. But no, she could probably do it with all the different Minecraft stuff she does.
Oh yeah, for sure. Dad, Heather, when we do Minecraft, I'll just follow you around and
Okay.
show people what you're
Just
up
do
to.
the cam account the whole time.
Be like, guys, look what I built. Heather's gonna show it to you.
Is there a follow me on Minecraft? Just saying.
Probably a mod for that, right? Very nice. There actually is a thing you can run for your quote-unquote cam account where you can, for doing like time lapses.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if it's a thing for 1.14, I will try to mess with it a little bit anyway. Basically, you can tell your account you want it to take so long to go from point A to point B, and you want it to look at this and this and this and this as it's going. Pretty cool. Okay, so I'm gonna go for a while. Let me know when I get back. Cool. If not, that's you. Bent tractor's so loud.
Yes, it is.
Mister, your weight's on the ground.
Is it?
Uh-huh.
What the heck?
Like a snow plow. Put it up right now. I'll chainsaw you.
I mean, you're just gonna get the weight. Oh, it's
But anyway, I will probably chat at some of you later.
Do you
cool.
remember what button it is? There you go.
no, I mean, I remember that. It's just I didn't have it on the right tool.
Well, see, one of these things that they bundle together is a desk mount, so I would assume that, you know, you can mount, you know, be able to mount stuff to it pretty easily.
Well, right, but what I'm saying is, all we're getting at is depending on what you have.
Yeah.
Like if you're trying to get microphones to fit on there, you don't really want to have to get something else for that to attach to and then attach that to the desk. You can get a desk that's the right thickness for the top, then you don't even have to worry about that other stuff because the clamp will go right onto the desk.
Gotcha. And Dom wants to know, how much longer are you going, mister?
Probably not too much longer. Just because it is a work night. Tractor repair. Oh no, Dom. No. There is no way I could go that long. I was already kind of getting the tiredness on the way home, and then
And he still has to eat dinner, Dom.
yes, I have to eat. I've got to get the video actually not rendered, but at least uploaded and everything else. So no, coming up here shortly. No, Dom, it's a work night, man. As much as I would love to, I just can't get away with it. Maybe that would, you know, that may change shortly here when I'm actually like working 8 hours instead of 12s. Whenever that ends up being, you know, maybe because then I'll start a little bit earlier, be able to stream longer, you know, and then if I do stream later, it won't be such a big deal because I won't have to work as late. Oh, what'd you do, Fire?
He asked Mr. How do you put up with that Dom Toretto person, and he accidentally put a period in
okay,
between
yeah, I see
you
it
and
now.
put.
Yeah, because it shows up in my chat bot, but it doesn't show up in OBS at all. So I didn't know what it was. But yeah, I see it now. I mean, how do I put up with them there, Fire? I think I put up with them because there is a lot of ways that me and Dom are very similar. So if I can't put up with Dom, I can't put up with myself. There. Let's see what else we have. That's the bin, that can stay there. I'm just gonna do a little bit of cleaning up here, guys, and then probably call it. Like I said, I hate that I can't do more on my Sunday and Tuesday streams, but work is kind of priority, especially now. Oh God. Oh no.
Mister, what'd you do?
I did nothing. I mean, I may or may not have gotten stuck on the rail. I have no idea. And I mean, that's essentially what happened there, Crazy. There we go. Most of these shouldn't be too dirty because I don't think they were used full time or at all. doesn't hurt to double check. Alright, we'll just avoid going over there this time.
Might be a good idea.
just avoid the issue altogether. How were you watching Welker Farms? They're crazy. Yeah, I honestly have not actually caught any of his stuff. I know he's been in John's stream from time to time, but I just have not watched any of his stuff. I probably should though. I think we got everything cleaned up there. We'll have to get that field replanted at some point, or you know, they might jump on it tomorrow as well. Don't have a whole lot of time to get it replanted and fertilized and herbicided, so actually makes the most sense to leave it that way, so once these other fields get done, they'll do it all at once. But if you guys haven't heard, just kind of keep an eye on the channel. The actual start times are going to change. I know I actually have to fix the ones right now because they were all screwed up from the time change. So I'm going to actually do that right here after stream, but typically I will be starting at 8 on Sunday and Tuesday, and then on Thursdays starting at 3. Those will be subject to change as my schedule changes at work, but then hopefully I'll be able to start doing some longer streams, starting a little bit earlier, not so late, so that we can get more done on the streams. But other than that, I am going to call it here. So those of you in TeamSpeak, I do appreciate you being here and hanging out.
No problem.
No problem.
Alright. And then I'll catch up with you all in a few.
Later.
Later.
Sound muted.
Alright, those of you watching on YouTube, I do appreciate you being here and hanging out. And until next time, y'all stay safe. And those of you that are still here in Twitch, I do appreciate you still hanging out. You know, I'm gonna try, Dom. Is he here? We need to double check, because last time I went to go host, he was just ending. Okay, looks like he's playing campaign. Okay, yeah. Let's see what there is in the old farm sim category. Let's see. Okay, yeah. I mean, we'll go ahead and toss one over to Shankai. I know he's not playing the same thing, but he does play a lot of kind of. Well, is he ending now too? Because it looks like he kind of is. do we have the same schedule now? Yeah, we have to have the just like an identical stream now down. That is crazy. Okay, so there was. There was another streamer. I have seen him quite a few times, and he's always kind of near the top, so I'll go ahead and toss him a host as well. Gunning Gamers always have a decent amount of viewers, so I'd imagine he's got a pretty good stream, so I'm going to go ahead and toss a host over to him. Like I mentioned before, there will be schedule changes coming up in the near future. But as always, I will still have, the monthly giveaways. They will still be on the scheduled, last scheduled stream. And those of you that are just joining, that is going to be the 28th of this month. I believe, let me double check. Yeah, it will be the 28th. Typically it would have been on Sunday, but we got some stuff we have to do on that day, so I will not be streaming. So yeah, it will be 28th. Basically, just by being in chat and spending time, you guys earn points, and those points are used for those entries into the giveaways. And then each month, all the points are completely wiped clear. So there's no way of stockpiling a bunch of points. Just by being in chat, by being a follower, subbing, gifting subs, donating, I'll get all those points, and then you spend them for the entries. So make sure you guys are putting in the time to get those entries. And those of you that are still kind of hanging out here, I'll just toss you a couple extras. So there you go. Internet, I am going to be out of here until Tuesday night, starting at 8. But don't forget that John from Pumaplow, he will be streaming tomorrow night, starting at around 6:30. If you're not already following him, make sure you go over there, his channel, give him a follow. Other than that, I am going to call it here. So until next time, y'all stay safe.